What's up, nerds? And have I got a story for you? Oh, you guys, this is an exciting one. So it looks like The Devil Wears Prada is getting a sequel. Now, personally, I love The Devil Wears Prada. This movie is great. I love, I'm not really like I love fashion. I love the fashion industry. It's not because I think that these old hags at Vogue or whatever can, they know how to dress and nobody else knows how to dress. I just like the business aspect of the fashion world. It fascinates the shit out of me. For a while I did want to work in the fashion industry, but not as a designer. I wanted to work with it's very, if you ever look into it, it's so interesting. I mean, it may not be interesting to you, but at least I found it very interesting, the whole business aspect of it. Anyways, so if you remember when this movie first came out in 2006, that movie was great. I love that movie. It was really, really, it was good. I liked Miranda Priestley from that, and I thought Meryl Streep did a great job of playing her. I like go-getters. I like people that are no nonsense, and I like that she may have been tough on her assistants, but she was teaching them lessons that they needed to learn. Now, this all comes from the book, The Devil Wears Prada, of the same name. Now, let me just say right now, I also really liked that book. I thought that but Meryl Streep, I didn't think it was nasty as she could be. But I did like her portrayal of it. I also liked Emily Blunt as her assistant, Emily. She was great. I like the scene where she's all like, I'm hearing a lot of this. I want to hear a lot of this. I use that a lot on my kids. I'm like, oh, you guys, be quiet. So what's going down here? Well, let me just pull up this article. And this is from Deadline, my favorite. I'm not going to read the article, of course, because I've already read it, and I'm just going to explain a little bit to you. So they're going to do a sequel. Now they haven't given a thing on who of the original cast has returned. Anne Hathaway she said a while back, like she was all like, I don't think that a sequel is possible. And she is wrong. Now, they have said that this will not, they didn't say it outright, and I don't think they said it in this article, but it won't be, because there is a sequel to the book, The Devil Wears Prada, and it's called The Revenge Wears Prada, The Devil Returns. And that one is Andy, who is played by Anne Hathaway. She is now, the book takes place, I believe, it's been a while since I read the book, but I believe it's 10 years after the original book. Those characters. So they're in the future, 10 years after that. And she is now getting married, and she's also the editor of a bridal magazine in that book. And she's getting married, so she's all like, oh yeah, and everything. So really super fun. But then Miranda pops up, and the two are like, they chit chat again, and shenanigans ensues. It's super fun. I like the second book also. It wasn't as good as the first book, but I did like it. Now there is a third book also called When Life Gives You Lululemons. I have not read that book, so I don't know if they're going to go with that one. Apparently the director for the first movie is coming back, and they haven't released the plot. So they're but they have said that it will be how Miranda, played by Meryl Streep, excellently, by the way, how she's going to have to deal with the fact that magazine sales, people just don't mind magazines anymore, which is true. But I mean, people that are really, really into fashion will buy fashion magazines, but most of the time you can just go online, like on Instagram, and you see these fashion influencers and everything, and they're the ones that, really like sell it, kind of thing. And also you get shows like Project Runway, which I also love that, but I just love watching people do their craft and everything. But so I don't know if this movie will be good, but I can tell you right now, they've already got one person going to be in the seats on opening day, because I really love that first movie. There's also, if you want to see not necessarily the business side of it, but see the going ons behind Vogue, there is a movie. It's a documentary kind of movie, and it's called The September Issue. And they talk, because the September issue is the biggest issue in Vogue every year. It's got the most pages and all that stuff, but it talks about how like that issue gets made and everything, and it also goes through. You also get a sense of how each month the magazine is put out, so it's really great. I love that movie too. There's a lot of really good movies like that. If you're not like, you don't have to necessarily be into fashion to appreciate that kind of thing. Although I do think like Anna Wintour, the editor in chief at Vogue, she is definitely, she's a hard lady. She can be a C word sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a good time. I cannot wait. I hope everybody comes back, and I'm definitely going to be there. So, yay. Tell me, what do you guys think about all of this? How do you feel about The Devil Wears Prada getting a sequel? You know, are you excited about this? Do you love Devil Wears Prada, the book and the movie, or did you just see the movie and you didn't read the books? Did you read that sequel novel, the follow-up one, and how did you feel about it? Because I liked it. Like I said before, it wasn't as good as the first novel, but I did like it. So that's, a win for me. And are you going to go see this movie when it comes out? I'm going to see it opening day for sure. I'm going to take my wife. We're going to go and everything. And because she deals with my nonsense, but I'm excited for this movie and I can't wait to see it. But that's all I got for you guys this week. Tell me what you guys think about all of this. You can go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys. You guys have a good week. Bye.